Hi, it's me, I'm in my polytunnel. It's a lovely rainy afternoon. It's Tuesday the 11th. I'm going to spin you round and round like that, make you feel sick. I don't like going round and round really, so there we are. It's That's a bird's eye view. It's Tuesday the 11th of May. Sure, I just said that. And I'm in my polytunnel. I was at work this morning. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was at work this morning, and I did lots of weeding and took a picture of some shield bugs. They were cool. There's a whole group of them. It's like an orgy of shield bugs. I don't think that's what a group of shield bugs is called, an orgy of shield bugs. It just looked like they were all having a real good time. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm in my polytunnel, and it is chucking it down with rain, and that's what that noise is. Just put you up there just so you could hear it better. Oh God, that was so close. So it's because it's a wet day. I've been in here. I've given all these things of water. Don't look at my peas; they need to go out. I've moved the strawberries, all the strawberries. I'm going to take you in for a little zoom in look. So I've taken all the strawberries. Some of them in the thing. Some of them are in this bit of corrugated roofing. I've eaten one. I would have brought you along for the delicious event. But I couldn't resist this morning, so I had it for breakfast. There's one there, look. That's quite nice. There's another one there that's going. Yeah, the one that I had this morning, nom, 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 nom. It's like Cookie Monster eating it, you know. Anyway, here we are. Because I've been in here for the afternoon, I weeded the raised bed. Let's take you to look. So I weeded in here. My salvias that I did cuttings of last year, they're growing. And I'd put all these. It seems it takes a week for the melons to come back to life, to reroot and all that sort of thing. The ones in the pots are actually doing better than the ones in here, apart from that one over there. Goji berry's doing well. Bougainvillea, I really think she's dead. I'd really like her to come back, and I keep wishing that she's. I don't know. Anyway, the little avocado, that's growing well. This banana, this is growing well. Lemon's doing well, got new leaves. Calamansi's got new leaves, and the avocado over there has got new leaves. But I've chopped all the dead ones off, and I've given them to the worms. I've left that little shamrocky type thing in there with the yellow flower, because one, it's really pretty, and you know I'm a soft touch when it comes to really pretty little flowers. So I've left it in. I've left it in a point now. Look, I've left it in. Because it's a nitrogen fixer. So it fixes nitrogen, absorbs it out of the air, releases it through its roots. There's a spider on you. Well, it's on the camera. I just show you the fish. All the ponds are filled up because of the rain. I've got the gutter, the overflow gutter. Oh, am I pointing the right way? There we go. And it runs through from over the back of the polytunnel, down through and into the pond, and it's a top up. So at the minute, I'm going to leave it until I want to go up another inch perhaps, and then I'll pull the thing out and put it back into this one, because this one's half empty because I filled the bathtub up. Oh, I don't even know what I'm pointing at. Hang on a minute. Let me catch up with you. So I filled the bathtub back up. It's got a lot of slime in it, but I'm feeding that to the worm bin, and it's helping to make the worm bin a little moister. I have got drips going in. Should we have a quick dive in the worm bin? There we go. Let's have a look. I put some weeds in, as I say, avocado leaves, all this algae. This is all slimy algae. I don't even know if I'm pointing it there. Oh, here we go, look. And there's the worms. Can you see that? I've got a big fat worm. Yummy. Having a munch. And they're really going through. I mean, there's a tomato there, but it's because it's on the edge. Oh, that's a bit of a whiffy smell. Absolutely tons of worms. Look at them, all feasting on the delights of my worm bin. What that is? What's that? Looks like a potato. It'll probably try and grow. So let's put that up in the dry. There is still a lot of vegetable scraps in there, but the worms are doing really, really well, and there are loads of them. But they are actually doing their job that I wanted them to do, which is to eat through all the vegetable scraps. There's an avocado, rotten old avocado in there. It's got loads of worms in. Eat through it and turn it into worm castings, black gold. Am I pointing? There we go. Every time Every now and again you hit a bit and it's a bit stinky. Anyway, worms are doing really, really well. Look down through there, look, there's some eggs there as well. I don't know if you can see those little yellowy things down through there. I think there's some eggs or something anyway. Loads of worms down through it. Oh, they're doing such a brilliant job, look. They're munching through all this stuff. So once they've munched through this, I'm going to move them, move their food source from up this end, and I'll move it down into the next bit. I've actually put a load of weeds in there where I weeded all that stuff out. There's an old pumpkin squash there, and there's another old pineapple. I ate part of it and it was delicious, but it was a bit, you know, when it's gone a bit too far. It was like that. So yeah, it's good for the worms and they love it. They love a bit of pineapple, which is weird, isn't it? You wouldn't have thought that something so squidgy would like something so citrusy. I don't know why. There we are. Anyway, so that's the worm bin done. What else can we see? The kohlrabi do like to go in a media bed, even if it's an ebb and flow that's only on during the daytime. Peppers are like stunted, and I think I just put them in too early because I was just too excited about setting it all up. But the kohlrabi, I mean, look at them. Aren't they brilliant? There's an odd tomato there. I'm going to have to pull these peppers out. Should we do that now? I bet they've got a good root on these peppers. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. There we go, look. See, not a bad root. And they attach to these clay pebbles. Can you see that? Yeah. They attach to the clay pebbles, but at least they're holding on to it well, so I can just shake them off like that. You see that? Yeah, I hope so. I'll shake them off. There we go. And we'll pop them into that raised bed in a minute. Another one there. It's got a couple of little clay pebbles on. Another one there. That's a cucumber or a something. Look at that, tiny little roots on it. And there's a tomato, that's not doing that great. I'm going to take you out as well. That's a weed. We're going to take that out because that's speedwell. Chuck it on the floor. Another tomato. Another pepper. Oh, that one's got a good root there. I expect if the system was up and running properly, I'm going to, once it is running, I'm going to put these things back in. They just get annoyed. Things don't really like being moved about. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Hang on a minute. Bear with me. There we go. So we're just going to put these in. Oh, before we do, look, I just want to show you this because it's so pretty. And there we go. It's like a handkerchief with like dots of blue on it, and just absolutely gorgeous. The other one came out, it was bigger and it was a bit brighter, the yellow on it. So I just wanted to show you that because I think it's pretty. I like things that are pretty, that's why I've got to grow lots of flowers. Now let's put you in here. That's not bad, is it? Look at that. Clever old E. There we go. A bit close to the banana, but I don't think it will mind really. Tomato can go over here because it's a bit dry. Now, I don't know whether I showed you before, but with the tomato, even though it's got quite a long root on it, you can tuck it right down in the ground and put the stem in, and the stem will actually root as well, which is good, isn't it? I'll put that one there. That's a cucumber. And we'll go pepper in there. You push it in, just pull it up gently, tuck it back in again. Ever so easy. Tomato, again, it's got quite a long, it got stunted in there. I'm sure it just stunts them because the system's not running. So in it goes, pull it out ever so slightly, so it's got good bit of stem in there, and that's in. Another pepper, I'm going to put that one here, just tuck it in there like that. Let's get those ones down a bit because I don't like to have roots sticking in the air. And there's another one there. I'm just going to pull that's a weed. Pull that out, put that one in next to that salvia cutting. There we go. And there's one left. And that's quite a good one. Can you see that? Yeah, that's quite a good one. We'll put that over here. I think I can turn you around a little bit just to show you. So we're going to put this right in front of you. So big hole down, go down to mid-knuckle, it's like a couple of inches, isn't it? Push those roots down a little bit, tuck it all round, give it a little shaking in, tap and down, and there we are. And that's my peppers planted. those peppers, I thought they were, can't remember which kind of peppers they were, but I looked on the packet and they're a Thai dragon pepper, so that'll be interesting. Lots of flavour apparently, dragon peppers, I don't know, so I'm hoping they are. I've got my curry, cafe lime tree, and you put the lime leaves in a Thai curry as well, so I'm looking forward to them and all. I do like the curries. That there is actually growing really well, and that's a little bean. It's like a little dwarf bean. So I put that in because, again, it's a nitrogen fixer. Absorbs the nitrogen out of the air, lets it go in its roots. Just bang myself on the head. Let's show you the fish. Oh, I'm whispering. Fish whisperer. Anyway, just thought I'd bring you along for a quick look at my weeding and my strawberry and my flower and my worm bin, and me rambling on about some bollocks. About some stuff. Look, I'm just going to show you this as well. Oh no, that's a spare one. I'll show you one that's got a good tomatoes, right? Every week or so, if you're growing tomatoes, I need to pot these on really badly, but I haven't got any more compost at the minute I can use because I've utilised it for other things. So I'm just going to show you. This is in between on these little nodes. You get a little bit that grows out, and it's like a little shoot that grows out like that, like a baby tomato. You can actually plant these, and they'd probably grow. Well, they would grow, but you want to take them out because the plant will actually it'll turn into like a bush rather than growing up. And with these tomatoes, these ones are marmamade, so you want them to grow up a bit to be able to produce a strong enough stem. So you want it to be growing like all the way up here. I'm going to tie them up to these probably, or when they're in the bathtubs, to get a strong enough stem, because it's like a beef tomato. So it'll be like a handful beef tomato like that, and they're called marmamade. I was in the garden centre the other day, and I just bought some lettuce seeds. There we go. I normally go online because it's so much cheaper, but I didn't go online, so I bought, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, Thompson and Morgan types of seeds. Lola Rosa. There's a red one. Stunning red-hearted little gem. Oh, nice. I did get a little gem as well, and an Arctic King, because I really like Arctic King. It's a nice lettuce, that. And a Butterhead as well, because again, very nice flavour, right? Well, I quite like it anyway. So I've just got them. I thought it would give me a few to get going, and I've planted them in a seed tray here, and I just wait for them to grow through. And once they're grown through, I shall put them in here. Hooray! And hopefully we'll get some solar panels and we'll sort that bit out. Anyway, I hope everyone's well and everyone's having a nice week. Take care, everyone. Nice one. Cheers.